Insta.
Happy Wednesday, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Twins in the Kitchen in our beautiful Apple studio. I am your host, Claudia. This is my twin sister, Elizabeth, and Manny over there. Hi, Manny.
Do my eyes look funny?
Hi, Manny. Always. Twins in the Kitchen Live is sponsored by 50 Express, Apple's Coffee, Baker's Express, and Bakery Trade.
We wanted to let you know that our awesome sponsor, Apple's Fine Coffees, has officially launched their amazing Amazon store, but you still can't find the City Lights coffee on there. You have to go to bakersexpress.com. And that's it. That's it. I'm good with that today. I am having a delicious cup of City Lights. Actually, I just finished it. But you can get it at the store, and you can get it also at bakersexpress.com. Yes. Yeah, and if you scan that QR code on your screen, it'll take you directly to the Amazon store on Amazon. Very cool.
Nice. The Colombian is delicious, so Colombian is delicious. I like the flavor. The City Lights is really good too, but I just like that Colombian.
You like the Colombian?
It's like my favorite.
You know what? I'm having a hard time hearing you. I don't know which volume it is. Maybe it's mine.
Maybe.
Anyway, Colombian over. How about French roast?
I don't.
It's
really
a little strong.
Too dark?
It's like
too
too that flavors.
But then there's
much.
people that are like really, they're coffee lovers and they enjoy different flavors.
Yeah, it's just preference. But
it's like too roasted, huh?
Yeah, for me it's.
But some people really like that roasted flavor.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It actually has a little bit less caffeine than the blondes.
Really?
Yes. Just because it tastes strong doesn't mean it is strong.
It is stronger.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because you would think it was like.
Right, you got that flavor, that real caramelized bean flavor. Nope. The greener the bean, the more caffeine it has.
Caffeine it has.
Yeah. Interesting. Yep. We're full of all kinds of interesting facts like that, huh?
Yeah. Too bad I can't drink coffee.
Coffee is delicious. Coffee is
I gave
delicious.
up coffee for a little while.
It messes up the stomach, but it's delicious.
I just had a cup. It's delicious. I want another one.
I just want to let you guys know that I'm gonna send Manny and Claudia my coffee bill of the year because they're the ones that got me addicted to.
No.
Every month
I'm not taking that bill.
I started working.
You
with
send
them.
it to me. I'm just gonna give it right to your sister.
You're gonna.
No, right to your sister.
Hey,
Elizabeth,
because what? Guess what? I didn't
coffee
used to
bill
drink coffee either. I didn't used to drink
Right?
coffee either.
She's the one.
Because it made me anxious.
I felt like the same too.
Yeah. And now I'm hooked on it.
Yeah.
And she's all, I'm not drinking coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not go to Starbucks.
Well, you know
or
that
apples.
You guys could be the same way,
No,
right? You guys
no,
are
no,
adults and
no,
you guys
no,
could be
no,
like,
no,
oh, you
no.
know what? I can't drink coffee.
Well, I haven't been except for right now.
Yeah,
I just want to
This is
say
my
that
first cup.
you
I started drinking a little. I started drinking a little cup. I started drinking a little cup, and then I went to a bigger cup, and then I get it in a venti. No, it's like bad. It's all bad.
I mean, what you said is true. Now that we know that we're addicted, it's our problem.
It's your problem,
You know?
and so now you guys have to fix it. It's not my problem.
We're like junkies. Cloud's like the one selling the stuff, and then she's like, okay, you guys are on your own now.
Look at the bags under my eyes. I don't sleep because of all the caffeine.
That's not true.
It has nothing to do with our little craziness that we don't sleep on.
No.
Nothing to do.
I'm gonna continue to blame the coffee. Yeah. Hey, are we on Instagram? Oh, we're going on now. Okay, cool. Sorry, guys. There it is.
There it is.
I'm
Woohoo!
on.
Instagram people.
Baker's Express.
Where
is
are
live
you
on
at,
Instagram.
my friends?
Sorry, guys. I signed on as the wrong person. Here we go.
Oh shoot!
Anyway, we are gonna have a giveaway today. Just like every week, we have a giveaway. We have one for Facebook and one for Instagram. For those of you just joining us on Instagram, welcome to the show.
Hi guys.
Hi, Instagram people.
I'm Manny, that's Claudia and Elizabeth, twins, and they are in the kitchen.
Yes.
And this thing is talking to me. Anyway, we're going to be doing a giveaway. If you've won the giveaway in the last 30 days, please don't answer. Because we will not allow you to
Give
win.
somebody else the opportunity to win.
Give somebody else the opportunity to win. So, but if you haven't won in the last 30 days, pay attention to the entire show.
Ready.
Because we will be asking a question somewhere close to the
Turn
end.
your radars on.
It might be something about the twins. It might be something about me. It might be something about the recipe.
The recipe.
Something with the
Products,
ingredients. It could be
information.
anything. So make sure you pay close attention. Yeah?
And exercise your thumb so that way you could be fast.
Get
Fast
ready.
at typing.
Get ready.
Get ready.
Ready,
Ready,
set,
set,
go.
go,
Say.
go, go.
All right. Yeah. So What are we making?
What are we doing today?
So today we are making back to school inspired cake pops.
Oh, back to school time.
Yep.
I know some kids started yesterday.
Yesterday,
they
some are
did.
starting today.
Today.
And
Uh-huh. So this week and next week is all back to school?
back
Yep.
to school.
Man, I remember we used to go back to school after Labor Day.
Yes.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, I
Labor Day.
don't know how it is compared to now, but I can't imagine being in school when it's so hot.
Hot. That's
Yeah.
true.
I mean, when it would get hot, it was very uncomfortable, but it was just like the end of September,
Yeah.
and then you get right into
And
October,
that's
November.
because you lived in SD. Imagine over here, it's hotter than over there. Temperature's
Yeah.
always. a
But
little
we
bit
always had the
colder.
humidity,
Ah, it's true.
Over there.
which
but
I feel a lot more
And
now.
SD, they started school at the end of July.
That's right.
In SD, they started at the end of
In
July.
some school districts, yeah.
That
And some of them,
sucks.
yeah. And
Yeah.
here, what's mid-August or, well, it's barely the second week.
But I
right?
think it's because they prolonged the right instead of 2 weeks that we used to get for vacation on Christmas and on I think it's what is it Easter? I think they
Oh,
give them
they-
like 3 or things 2.
No, Christmas is, I think it's 3 weeks.
They give
and
them
then-
3 weeks now.
Oh.
So I think that's why
Weeks for-
they did that. They started doing the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought that was cool because 3 weeks, like, I feel like you need it in December. You're like, yeah, 3 weeks.
When you're a
off.
kid, you don't need it. You need it
Well, you
as an
don't need
adult.
it, but
we can't
you
get
feel
it.
like you need it because you don't know what it's like.
You don't do anything. You don't really do anything anyway. You
No,
stay
the
home,
other day I
watch
saw him,
TV.
he was like,
you
look
stay
at
home,
us.
but
The
it's
other,
like-
day, the other day I saw him and said, look at us. We all wanted to be an adult, and look at us now.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so true.
I
don't
just
know.
I just wanted to get to 17.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I wish I would have just stayed there.
I wanted to get to 21 for some
Hey,
reason.
did
I don't know
you?
why.
Did,
17 was my number. I was like, 17. Have we had this conversation before? I'm having
think so.
deja
I
vu.
think we always have it.
Oh my god. Yeah, so we're gonna be seen on our feed all the pictures of the kids with their little
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
backpacks.
God, not another one of those.
Oh, it's the season. It's the season right now.
Vanessa, we have one in studio. Vanessa, she's one of those moms.
Just dropped off my babies.
She-
Bunch
she-
of
and then she
teary
sheds a little
eyes.
tear, and she makes him hold a little
A sign,
poster or a
and
sign.
then the kids look like
First
they're like
grade.
miserable. Like, really, mom? Another picture?
They start getting a little bit after 10 years old. They're like,
They're
dude,
like, okay,
stop
yeah,
it
take
already.
the picture already. My friends are waiting for me. I'm too cool for this. I'm
Hey,
too
drop
cool
me
for
off,
this.
drop me off in the corner
Drop me
because I
off in
don't
the
want them
corner.
to see that you drop me off.
Mom, can we Photoshop me in front of the school? Because I don't want you to take a picture of me in front of the school. I'm too cool. But
So for those of you that are mothers and fathers that are watching, which parent are you? Are you the
Yeah.
parent that takes a picture at the beginning of the year? You have to go with your kids and you do the video thing. You get all crazy with it, or are you the like, thank goodness
You're
they're
like, "Thank
gone
goodness
out of the
they're
house.
bye."
Send them on the bus.
send them on the bus. I don't even want to take you. Hurry up. Make sure you join an after-school program.
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
can get here as late as
day.
possible.
Join sports,
Or
something.
something, so you're not home
Oh,
bugging me.
that's so sad.
We're mean. You know why we're mean? Because we don't have kids.
Because we don't have any kids. We don't know what it's like.
But Alan and Vanessa, they have kids, and both of them are like, yeah.
They're like, yeah, we take them to school. We take pictures
Yeah.
of them. All
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
the whole nine, like they say.
Yeah, the whole nine.
Yeah.
Like on
Our
Instagram.
parents never took pictures. I mean,
I-
obviously it's
back
easier
then
now
it
because
wasn't-
there's like cell phones and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I don't think
But I
back
don't
then.
remember our parents ever like exaggerating or being like that with
No.
us or anything like that.
No.
They're just like,
No.
okay, bye.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, no.
I-
It's 'cause
yeah.
I feel like it wasn't really like that back then.
No.
You know what? My great grandma used to take me to kinder.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Well, kinder. I mean, you have to.
Yeah,
get-
she used to walk
who
me.
else was gonna
She
take
just
you?
walked me to
Somebody has
school, you
take
know.
to-
But it was my great grandma, not even my mom.
Tú llévalo, tú llévalo.
It's funny because my mom will say, "Remember when you asked her, oh, how was it when he was a baby?" And mom was like, "I don't know." His aunt took care of it.
She's like, I didn't take care of him till he was like this.
Oh, there's Vanessa with her little.
Oh,
Oh, that's cute. That's
She's all into it. What about the older one? Show us the
Yeah,
older
is
one.
is that your favorite, Scarlett?
Oh my God, you're burning her on live.
She put a smile. She's like, no.
Yeah, no.
No, it's not.
Let's see. Juanita says she's a PTA mom. Michelle,
nice.
Wisconsin. Hello, Wisconsin.
Hello, Wisconsin.
We have to say that every time.
Priscilla, I'm the parent that drops off and takes pictures. Lourdes, I'm the one that used to take pics at home before dropping them off, but I'm all done now. My baby is starting university life at the end of the month.
Oh, that's nice. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
That's awesome.
Cool.
And let's see. Priscilla says, I agree.
Oh, look,
Back then
that's
they
Alan's
didn't.
little boy.
Let's see. Who's that? Oh,
So cute.
yeah. That's little Ivan right there.
I didn't see Ivan.
Oh, she's happy. Look at her.
Oh, that's her little hopper.
She's probably happy to be away from her parents. They get happy too.
She comes to the store and she helps us, and then she's
she's a sweet little one.
She's so cute.
Yeah.
So there, Alan, where's Felipe and Lizzie?
Not yet. They don't
Next
go
week.
We'll
Next
see
week.
the picture next week.
You know what? I'm so glad that all the kids are going back to school. Well, I mean, I don't like it because of the traffic.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But I do like it for business.
Oh.
because the moms start coming back into the store.
They take
Because they take time off. They go on vacation.
That's
Yeah,
true.
they gotta spend time with the kiddos.
Yeah.
Take them somewhere.
Michelle tries to take pictures, but hers is a teenager. It's over.
Oh yeah.
See, I said they're embarrassed.
And then he's probably
at
like,
that
"No,
age.
I'll walk to school or drop me off in the corner." Cause
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
That's just the way that it becomes. They just become too cool, you know.
On Instagram, Klutz for real says both. She's both parents. So maybe she like takes the picture the first
like,
day,
oh,
and then
I'm
after
so
that, it's
happy.
like
I'm so
like,
happy that you.
I'm
Yeah.
glad you're off. Yep.
Drea has a
don't-
kindergartner and a senior. Whoa, that's
Wow.
like you guys,
That's a big. That's a big.
like
yeah.
you guys with
were-
with your older brother,
Yeah.
Mario.
Well, when we were born, which was in '86.
I think it was his like senior year.
It was
when
his
we were
senior
born.
year.
He was
Like-
probably 17, 18.
He
Yeah.
was 17.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Mhm.
crazy.
Yeah, and
What-
we all went to our rancho.
Yes, we did.
we
I
went
said
to-
it's because that's the only high school in Pico
Yes.
Rivera. So
All of you guys went to Rancho,
We all went to our rancho.
That's how old that
Bilo,
school is.
Danny, me.
and then you guys had your brother as a teacher one time.
He was
Oh,
our sub.
He was your substitute
our
teacher.
substitute
Mario,
but
Mario.
that wasn't Rivera. That was Rivera. In
Oh,
Rivera
oh,
Middle.
middle
it was
school?
in high school
It
too.
was
In high school too. I was a
That's
sophomore,
right,
I
even in
believe,
high
or
school.
maybe a junior. I don't remember. But I walked in the class and I didn't
No, it
know
was high
he was
school.
gonna be my teacher.
Yeah.
And I walked
must
in
have
there
been
and I
weird.
see my brother and I was like, oh, he's like, I'm your substitute teacher. Blah blah blah. And I was like,
Don't
don't
embarrass
say my
me.
name. Don't say my
Don't
name.
say you know
So for all of you guys that don't know, that's my sister.
Did he say that? Did he say
He
that?
totally said that. He's like, oh my god, you guys look so
And he
much
said,
alike. It's
yeah,
like,
when he was a teacher, when he was my sub, he did the exact same thing.
He would do that.
Yeah.
Mario would do that.
yeah. Now he moved on to different stuff. But that's funny that he was a substitute
Yeah.
teacher.
When I was in high school, I was in school and I had 3 family members that were there at the same time.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
3.
3.
Wow. What school did you go to, babe?
I went to Marian Catholic.
Yep.
Marian Catholic High School. But I had 3 family members. My cousins, Gisela, Esther, and my other cousin, I can't remember.
We
her
had
name.
cousins when we went to high school too.
Yeah.
And then Gisela graduated, and then her
Sienna,
brother
Esther,
came in.
Esther Amir.
Amir only 1 year because he was younger than us 3.
Yeah.
So he was
and
a
Ricky,
freshman.
Ricky too. Then?
Ricky too, he was a year younger than
He
us.
was a year, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember him that much, like in the.
Mhm. So yeah.
Anyway,
Anyways.
anyhow.
Anywho.
Back to school.
Let's get started.
Wait, before we go there. Favorite high school movie?
Favorite high school. I love 16
Candles.
Candles.
It's a
16
classic.
Candles?
It's a
Yeah,
classic.
and Pretty in Pink is awesome too.
Okay.
Is
And
that a
then
high
we're-
school? I love that
And then
movie
the
too.
other one, the one.
Breakfast Club?
Breakfast Club is.
Oh, Breakfast Club is
That's
good.
a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, those are
All
classics.
80s, huh?
Honestly, 16 Candles because my brothers always watch that movie and we grew up with.
Grease
that
is
movie.
a good one. They
Grease.
go back to
Oh,
school.
Grease,
Grease
yeah.
is such a good
Yeah.
one too.
It
And
was
I
just
think-
like a Grease.
I think that one was filmed
type
in
of
Huntington
thing.
Park. I think.
Part of the school.
Yeah,
Which
part of
was-
the school,
oh,
yeah.
like for one, not like
Not the whole
school,
thing. No.
the whole-
But I
yeah.
think there were some scenes
like
that were.
the front of the school or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah.
or something,
Really?
something
Uh-huh.
like that,
Yeah, no, there's a lot of cool back to school movies.
Yeah,
or
no, there's
school
a lot of
movies,
cool.
high school movies.
American Pie.
Oh yeah, is it?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That's a good one too.
Yeah.
Damn, you could tell we're old.
Yep.
And then Vanessa will say like, "Bring it on" or something. Bring it on, and then there's
Those are a
like
little bit newer.
Yeah, those are newer.
Mean
Yeah.
Girls. Mean Girls. They're at school, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're at
Mean
school.
Girls
Yeah,
are
yeah,
at
yeah.
school. There's a lot
there's
of
a
them.
lot of
We
ones.
could. The list goes on and on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Breakfast Club, Fast Times at Ridgemont High
Uh-huh.
with Spicoli.
Which one?
I
I don't
know.
think
Fast
I
Times at
don't-
Ridgemont High? No.
No, I don't think
It's
I've
a pretty
seen
good
that
one.
one.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a
Yeah.
I'm gonna have
classic.
to watch that one.
Yeah, Ferris Bueller.
That's a good
JTP
one.
agrees with
There's
me
a
on
lot
that
of
one.
them.
Okay, cool.
So we were.
So moving
chit-chatting
on
about-
to the school stuff.
Yes.
Okay, so let's start doing the kick pop,
Let's
right?
start making the kick pop.
Good.
So let's talk about. Oh, so today
The
we're
kick-
gonna be using.
Let's talk
obviously-
about baby.
Let's
Let's talk about
Okay.
Cake,
and
baby, Let's talk about.
You want to
all the
talk about it, or
cakes.
you want me to talk
No,
about
you
it?
talk about it.
Okay.
I'll just
taco
do
about it.
So taco. So we are gonna be using our frozen cakes that we sell at the store here. They come in different flavors, different sizes. This is an 8-inch yellow cake. It makes 12 of your standard size, like, purple scoop size cake pops. So it's awesome because you can make a dozen out of this. And you don't have to turn on your ovens. We have different flavors, different sizes. These cakes are amazing. You don't have to add anything to your cake pops. To your cake.
Yeah,
so
cake.
yes,
For
because
your cake pops.
for your cake pops, because I know a lot of people struggle when they make cake pops because they add too much buttercream into their cake. It falls off the stick. So these are awesome because all you have to do is just place it in your little mixer with the paddle attachment and wait till it sticks together and it's ready to go. So I love these cakes, and for summer it's perfect too because you don't have to turn on your ovens.
That's the best thing.
Yes.
You don't
Right now
have
it's
to
hot.
wash any
And you have to wash
of
any
your
pans
or any of that.
And a lot of people like to bake their own cakes and stuff like that. But if you think about it, it costs money to. You have to buy the eggs for your cakes. You have to buy the cake batter. You have to turn on your ovens. You have to wash your pans after. Time is money, and these cakes are really affordable and they're super fast and fast. You have your cake.
Yeah, you
mix.
don't have to work so much.
Yeah, your cake pop mix.
All right, should I throw it in
So,
there?
so
now?
you're saving time and money.
Time
And you're not. Oh,
Because
and then
time
the
is
AC
money.
costs
Yes.
because you gotta it heats up your house.
Yes,
Exactly.
and then that too. It's so hot in the summer.
And
really
then you
wanna
just
turn
don't
it.
struggle with it. You don't struggle. A lot of people, they're afraid to make cake pops because they always fall off the stick. Is because they're adding too much buttercream or whatever it may be. So you don't struggle with these. These cakes really work. They work amazing. They're awesome.
So start with
Honestly.
that one, right?
And like I said, there's yellow, there's white, there's chocolate, there's red
Red
velvet,
velvet.
there's marble. There's like so many different flavors and sizes. So it's awesome. So she's just gonna put it in there. I'm gonna start warming. You want to talk about something else about the cakes? Anything about the cakes?
No,
Taco about it.
We think
We have-
we covered, right?
We covered
We
everything.
have them in
We have 'em
chocolate,
in-
marble,
We said
yellow,
red velvet,
white.
and then we have them different sizes: the 8-inch, the 10-inch,
5-inch.
the 5. I
5-inch.
forgot the 5, and then
Yeah.
we have half sheets,
And we have cupcakes.
and then we
And
have cupcakes.
Yes.
Will these cakes make the cake pop stick yellow from the oil in the cake?
You don't have.
No, it doesn't make it yellow. The stick, the lollipop stick.
No. And honestly, if your cake,
No.
yeah, the longer you leave it, the more it will do that. I think. So you don't want to make your cake pops like, for a
That
long
far in advance?
Yeah.
that far in advance. Yeah.
Do you think
Literally,
the oil,
like the day
like,
before.
because it's a
Honestly,
paper stick,
I'm
right?
thinking the oil.
The paper stick
goes-
probably,
because of
yeah,
the
starts
yeah,
going down.
Yes.
But that's
Makes
if you leave it days in yeah. Okay. So while she's doing that, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the chocolate
Do
here.
I have to put it at a faster speed?
You can put it at a faster speed.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's
Like
fine.
maybe a 4?
Yes, of
Okay.
course, that's fine.
Just
So I'm gonna
fix
talking about the chocolate. Today I'm gonna be using dark chocolate, our 50 Express dark chocolate, and then 50 Express white chocolate. I'm using dark chocolate because I am gonna color it black, and it is easier for you to color dark chocolate or milk chocolate if you want to get a super black color. Because if you put it into the white, you're gonna get that gray look. You have to put the whole bottle, and it's gonna
And it still won't be
and
black.
it still won't be black. Okay, so you won't achieve the same color black if you don't use dark or milk chocolate. And obviously we're using dark because it's like my favorite chocolate ever.
Yes,
This
so
one
good.
is amazing for cake pops as well too because the consistency is very thin and it flows and it's shiny and it's beautiful and honestly it tastes amazing.
And you don't have to add any Paramount crystals.
You don't have
it,
to
right?
add Paramount crystals to this, and that's the beautiful part of it. Because when you're using white chocolate and when you're making cake pops, you want your chocolate to be thin. You want to thin it out because you don't want it to be heavy. So when it comes to dipping, when you're dipping your cake pop, it's not heavy, so your cake pop won't fall off the stick. That's another reason why your cake pop will fall off the stick, is because your chocolate is too thick. So it weighs it down too much, and sometimes it usually can fall off the stick. So you always want to thin out your chocolate. But like I said, the dark one, you don't need it because the consistency is so beautiful and flowy that you don't need it. Now for the white one, I am going to add a little bit of Paramount crystals. This chocolate flows really nicely too, but I always like to, like I said, add some Paramount crystals to this one when I'm making cake pops. So it depends what kind of treat you're making. But for this, I am going to add a little bit of Paramount crystals just to the white one. And I'm gonna color my black chocolate, my milk, my dark chocolate with color milk, black color milk. These are oil-based colors. You always want to color your chocolate with oil-based colors. Okay, you always want to color your chocolate with oil-based colors because if you use gel colors, if you use liquid, it will ruin your chocolate. Your chocolate will not flow, and it would be a mess, and you're gonna get discouraged. So you have to use the right products when it comes to melting or putting your chocolate, coloring your chocolate. Okay, so you want to use color milk. There's other brands out there like Chef Master. There's Chameleon Color. There's what else is there out there?
Those are like the main.
Those are like the main ones. Color Mill, they're all really good, but Color Mill has a lot of variety of colors. So they have a lot of really pretty colors, and that's why I like to use Color Mill. It's one of my favorites, honestly. And so
Is that coming together, right?
yeah,
Oh,
it
it's
should-
almost
it should be
done.
ready because I could
can,
just
like-
smash it in together.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start warming up my chocolate here. I'll start with the milk chocolate. I'm gonna do warming it up in a microwavable safe deli container. We also carry these at Baker's Bodega. I love these. You always want to, when you warm up your chocolate, you always want to do it in a plastic container. You do not want to do a glass. A lot of people ask me. With the glass, I guess in certain areas it gets like hotter than others, and so it can burn your
It's easier to
chocolate.
burn,
It's
right?
easier to burn your chocolate that way. That's why you always have to.
And then just glass gets really hot.
And
sometimes.
glass
Even
gets
when
really
you
hot.
warm up like food,
Yeah,
sometimes then
you
you're
don't want
like-
to burn your hands with this one.
Sometimes
It's beautiful.
Sometimes your food's not even that hot, and then
But the glass
but
is
the
hot.
glass
Yes.
is hot- is
So
hot.
you always want to warm them up in a plastic container because you can just grab it and it won't burn your hands as well. So we're gonna do 30-second intervals here.
How's the cake doing?
You always want to warm up your chocolate in
Should I
30
turn this
yes, in 30-second intervals so that you don't burn your chocolate. If you do it, sometimes people run it for a whole minute and it'll be a disaster if you do. You don't want to do that. 30-second intervals. You mix in with the spatula every time because sometimes the peels look like they're not melted, and you mix it and the chocolate's already melted, and that's why it burns, and that's why it's good to do it in 30-second intervals. I drank a City Lights and I'm talking really fast today again. I noticed every time that I drink City Lights,
gives you
it
the-
wires me.
I'm
It's-
following you along.
right?
It gives you a
but
boost, man.
I'm right there because I'm probably all
Yeah.
caffeined up too.
Every time I drink City Lights, it's City Lights, not even the Colombian. Anywho. So
What do you guys put in it, apples?
Yeah, they put drugs in it.
And
Shut up.
it's a really smooth flavor. It
Yeah,
really like
it's a
It is
really
smooth.
smooth. It's really good.
That's why it's so crazy.
You
that
can
it,
have a
like,
couple
wires you
cups
so
and
much.
you're.
It wires you so much because the flavor is so like nice, like you know.
Hey, quick question.
soft.
Do you guys think that we might consider a store in the IE? Maybe Riverside or something like that?
That would be a good one. They say that there's not a lot of them out there.
There are some.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we can convert some. Maybe
Yeah.
they like to convert over to the dark side.
So yeah.
I can take care of the chocolate.
Yeah, okay.
So that way you can.
Okay, I'm gonna start, and you can melt this one too. We're gonna add
Yes.
Paramount crystals to this one.
Okay.
I kind of want to add a little bit more of
Okay.
the white, but I think the other one should be ready. That one melts pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna dip. You wanna fill your container, your deli cup, all the way full because we're gonna be dipping, and you always wanna have enough chocolate when it comes to dipping your cake pops, okay? So, and this one we can add Paramount crystals.
gosh.
I'm gonna add I'll probably add like a tablespoon to the white one. I'm gonna add a tablespoon of Paramount crystals.
Yeah. This one's.
That one's ready.
Yeah.
Juanita sent a picture of what she made with her winning with
With the stuff she wants.
With the stuff she
oh my
won,
God,
yeah.
Let's see it.
Let me see if I could put it on Facebook. Oh, okay. Alan said send it to
Alan's
me.
gonna put it. Yeah.
Send
Okay.
it.
So this is the way it should.
Look at how beautiful that. Look at how shiny. Look at how shiny that is, and I didn't add any Paramount crystals. Nothing. Look at how beautiful that is.
And that's how you want it to
Let
be.
me
see,
right?
let
When
me
you're
see.
doing cake pops.
When you're doing cake pops, you want your
Ooh.
chocolate to be thin and flow nicely.
and then you
okay?
It's so
always,
shiny.
And you usually
Can we
It's
see it
super
again?
shiny. It's
Can we see
super
it
shiny.
again?
I love this dark chocolate, and it's delicious. The other day I had a demo, the same demo that we're doing here. I had a demo, and I give the viewers or whatever you want to call them, I don't know, people, samples of the dark
followers?
chocolate.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh, at the
The
demo.
audience.
at the demo. The
yeah.
audience. Yes, I gave the audience samples of the chocolate, and they loved it, and they're like, I can't believe it. I thought it was
they
gonna
all
taste.
bought it.
They bought it
Bitter.
because they thought it was gonna be a bitter, but it's really good. I love the dark chocolate. I can use it all day. I wish it was white.
So you do have to put plenty of that color milk, huh?
Cause why you can add any color to it? Okay, so I put a little bit of
I
black
sent it
color
to your
milk
phone.
here. Let me get some more. Okay, and then we're gonna mix it in here. Remember, you always want to use oil-based colors for your chocolate, or else you'll ruin your chocolate.
Does it take a lot of food coloring to turn it black,
I
or is
wanna
it that
say-
dark?
I want to say no, but the reality of it is that you have to put a good amount of color milk or any chocolate any color oil-based colors to get the color that you want.
The black.
In your professional opinion, chef, is the chocolate easier to work with than Merkins?
Yes. It's thinner. To be honest with you,
Merkins is good, but it's thinner, right?
Merkins is delicious. I like Merkins. I used to use Merkins all the time. I will still, like, if there was no other chocolate, or if there was still, I would still use Merkins.
If there wasn't 50 Express.
If there wasn't 50 Express products, chocolate, I would use Merkins. Merkins is delicious. It's a very creamy, rich, good quality chocolate. You know, but it is a little bit on the thicker side. You do have to add Paramount crystals, or I like to add Paramount crystals. People would probably use it differently. It depends on the consistency that you like to use your chocolate. But it is a really good quality chocolate. But I like this one because it's thinner. I don't have to add too many Paramount crystals when I'm making my treats. But like I said, the flavor of Merkins, delicious, honestly.
Okay, so we have a tip here from Oh My Pops. You can also add royal blue coloring in black, so you don't use a lot of your black.
Yes, and they also say that you add pink, right, to the red before, or use pink melts and then add your red and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for the tip. All right.
Is the taste similar from the 50 Express to the Merkins, and which one is better? In your professional opinion,
in my
chef.
professional opinion, both of them are very delicious. They're both very good quality chocolates. They taste different. They do taste different, but they're both very good. So it all, like I said, it all depends on your preference. And people get used to consistencies, they get used to flavors and stuff like that. But both of them are very good quality chocolate. But you know, 50 Express is my boo.
Yeah.
In your treats at home, you use 50 Express?
I do.
Yeah,
I
you
use
switched.
50
You switched over from.
Yeah, I use 50 Express. She switched over. I'm off.
You switched over to the dark side.
I swear, exactly.
What was added to the white chocolate? Can you explain to them a little bit again
So
about
nothing
the?
was added.
The Paramount
the
Paramount
crystals.
crystals,
No,
yes.
Did I color? No. So to make cake pops, you always want your chocolate to be a little bit thinner than normal, because when it comes to when you start dipping, you don't want your chocolate to be thick and heavy, because it can cause your cake pop to fall off the stick. So you always want to have a thinner consistency of chocolate when you're making cake pops. For other treats, maybe you don't have to. I like to thin it out even when I'm doing Rice Krispies treats, because the Rice Krispies treat's bigger, and it also that can happen as well. So I always like to thin out my chocolate using the Paramount crystals. You want to talk about the Paramount crystals, or Manny? I know he explained it
He
in a
likes
really
it. Manny
in a
likes to
very
do it.
nice way. I always get kind of like stuck. So we're gonna tell you why you have to use Paramount crystals and not your coconut oil that you guys have inside your home or stuff like that. I know,
Or the vegetable
or the
oil is
vegetable
not a good
oil.
idea.
We're gonna tell you why it's important to get the Paramount crystals.
Right.
Manny, take it away.
It will work. The oil will work to a certain extent,
Yes.
but it's not for the chocolate. And so the Paramount crystals are actually for chocolate. What happens is that it's already in a solid form at ambient temperature, right? So when you put it in the microwave, it melts with the chocolate and it infuses with the chocolate. And then when it gets to ambient temperature again, it solidifies because it's a solid,
Yeah.
right? It's like a shortening solid. It's not like hard, but it's a little bit harder than shortening.
Yes.
Right, and so that's what you want from your chocolate, is that crispness
You
of
want
the
it to be
chocolate,
crisp, yeah.
and that's what the Paramount crystals give you, as opposed to oil, which
Never
will
sets hard. 'cause
never
it's just a
sets,
liquid.
or even shortening, which again won't set because it's too soft.
Yes.
One time I used the oil.
So
that
if I
had-
use Crisco, not okay. No, not okay.
No, yeah.
Not okay, but it's not the product that you want
No,
for your
yes.
chocolate.
So-
you want Paramount crystals.
Yeah, I've used like some of the products that you guys probably have used or you've heard that you can use, and it does separate when it gets to the solid form. I have seen the separation, and it's not pretty
Of the oil and the
of the
chocolate,
oil
right?
and the chocolate
Yeah.
when the chocolate dries, and that's why I do really strongly recommend the Paramount crystals. I tell
And
my
then
people
the
all
oil can give you like streaks or spots
Yes.
also.
Yes.
And so
and
you see the
flavor
separation,
is
and then you see the
not
streaks, and
good.
that's not what you want from your chocolates. And then my candy melts always come out like clumpy. We need to know what melts you're using.
Yes,
Yes.
and also
Right, that's on
how
Instagram.
you store your chocolate.
How
Sometimes
you store your chocolate.
yeah, it has to be in a very cool area where the sun
Not
light
in the
doesn't hit it.
refrigerator.
Yeah, in
Not
a
in
cool
the
area
refrigerator.
where it's not hot because they can bloom like with the heat. If like right now you don't have AC in your house and you have them in your cabinet, like it's too hot.
Yeah.
And so even if you have them for a week or two, like 2 weeks, like sometimes they'll bloom. So you just that's really important.
Yeah,
right?
also the way you're heating up your chocolate and
Yes.
also the quality and the brand that you're using, because there's a lot of brands out there that are not good quality, and sometimes people struggle and they think that
It's
all
them.
chocolate's like that
Yeah,
and it's
like
them,
the like
and
the
they get
candy melts,
discouraged.
like the candy melts from like a Walmart. Those ones are not. They're really waxy.
And yeah, they're like $2 cheaper, but then you don't get the taste and
The look.
and you really struggle with these
Plus they're
chocolate
like
melts.
they're like 10 ounce or 12
Yeah,
ounce.
they're 10 ounce. I think they're 10 ounce. No,
Yeah.
maybe 12. I think they might be 12 ounces.
Yeah,
Less than a
it's a
pound.
little bit of what we call a cheater pack
Less, yeah.
because it's not actually a pound, but it kind of looks like it. And then
So you do want to make sure you get good
Oh, yeah,
quality chocolate. Like
she's
50
using
Express.
Walmart's. She's using
Yeah,
Walmart's.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it gets
Definitely change it.
difficult. I mean, I think the Walmart's ones are okay when you use like, remember before like the aunts used to always make our aunts. I don't know if yours aunts, but the Mexican aunts used to make the roses on Mother's Day with the chocolate molds,
Oh, the chocolate molds?
and they work fine
They're
because it's just
fine,
in a
yeah.
mold.
Because
But
it's in
once
a
you're
mold.
using it for dipping and you're using it for treats and using it for
Yeah.
different things, then that's not necessarily the chocolate you want to
No.
use.
Yeah, and honestly, it's not even really a chocolate because it doesn't have enough of the. I think it's like the cocoa.
It's more like
co-
waxy. It's
yeah,
like,
it's waxy. That's why they're
it-
called candy melts. They're not even.
yeah.
It's not even like chocolate.
yeah. So the flavor's not even there.
Yeah,
you
the
know what I
flavor's
mean?
not there.
Yeah.
So you
Um,
definitely, if you want something good, delicious for your
but-
customers, then you have to, invest in a better chocolate.
Okay, some more questions. Okay,
Okay.
hang with me. Is it necessary to use crystals with 50 Express, or can you use it without them?
No.
So for
You-
the dark, no.
For the dark, you don't need it. For the white, you don't need it either. It's a very flow. It has a really nice consistency. But for my cake pops and for my Rice Krispies, depending what chocolate treats you're gonna make, I do like to add a little bit of Paramount crystals just so that my chocolate flows a little bit nicer and it's thinner, because so that when you dip your cake pop, your cake pop won't fall off the stick. So it's always good to add a little bit of Paramount crystals.
So you don't have to, but you do when
You
you're
don't
dipping.
have to,
She
but
likes to.
I
You like to.
and I
Yes.
think most people that make beautiful cake pops do
They-
put
they
Paramount
do add a
crystals,
little bit of-
just because the chocolate can be a little bit like you wanted a thinner consistency.
Here's a really good question. What do you recommend when dipping treats in this heat? I know refrigeration is a no-no.
To be honest with you, you have to try to stay away from chocolate during this because the other day we were just even talking about that. I made cake pops and yeah, I was in the air conditioning. The cake pops came out beautiful. As soon as I walked out to the car, all my cake pops were melted
It was over.
and it was over in a matter of seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not really like a.
Yeah, the thing is that with the heat. Okay, so with
As
the
soon as you
heat-
take it out into
You
ambient
have to-
temperature, it's
and
over.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you're
It's
making
so
cake
hot.
pops inside your house and it's hot, like they,
Yeah, that
they
would-
won't set. You're gonna be stressed. You have to be like somewhere where it's like there's AC.
Yeah, and
or
then-
try to do them late at night when it's not too hot, or you
Yes.
know.
And that's
things like
another
that.
reason, a temperature is another reason why your cake pops fall off the stick. I remember when I first started doing this and I didn't know a lot of stuff about it. I tried to make cake pops and I used to hate making cake pops. I was terrified because I was like, oh, I'm going to make my friends some cake pops because we were going to go to brunch the next day. It was like super hot in my house. It was late at night, but it was still really hot because it was a summer night. And I started making cake pops and all of them started falling off the stick. And I was like, what am I doing wrong here? But it was just so warm outside, like the temperature was warm, that my cake pops wouldn't come out. And then another thing, if you wanted, you are transporting cake pops, you want to
Turn on the
the AC on your car, let your car cool down completely, and then take the cake pops and put them into the car.
Immediately.
Immediately.
Don't let the sun, like direct
And
sun hit them
hit it,
or
yeah.
any
But you
area.
always, my car was really hot, much hotter than it was outside, and that's why when as soon as I walked over, I put them in there, melted all of them. So,
Rudy says you should get AC in your car. He says you need to upgrade your car
He's
to
not
one with
listening.
AC.
He's not listening.
Who said that?
Listen for once in your life.
Rudy,
Rudy, the one that says pick me up every time.
pick me up.
I
Take me
think
home.
I think he should upgrade
Pick
his
me
car
up
and
and-
pick all of us up.
Oh,
Take me
maybe
home.
he should get a car if he.
That's what I'm
doesn't have
saying.
one
That's what I'm
already,
saying.
or-
Oof. All
Okay.
right. What do you?
Bring it on, Rudy.
Okay.
We're
Bring
ready.
it on.
After
Just like we beat your Padres, we're gonna
Oh,
beat
here
you.
we go,
We're gonna
here we
beat
go.
you here.
baby, 3-1.
Just kidding.
calm down, regular season
No,
champs.
hey, you let us
Regular
talk. It's the
season
truth.
champs right
This
here.
is between us and Rudy.
Regular
Okay.
season champs right here. All right. After
Yeah,
opening
well,
the
hopefully
bag,
you even make it to the playoffs. So
after
that's what
opening
we-
the bag,
Cállese.
how would you store it after?
The what? Sorry?
After opening the bag, how would you store the chocolate afterwards?
You just store it in somewhere.
Well, the bag has a Ziploc.
It has to be
Yeah.
sealed. Obviously,
You seal it.
Sealed tight.
It has a seal. Look it. They're on it, and then you just store it somewhere where it's fresh, not in the refrigerator, but
Pantry.
in the pantry,
Pantry somewhere cool,
Cupboard.
somewhere dark.
Yeah.
dark. Yeah. So you want to do that. In the summertime, you don't buy too much chocolate because
Yeah.
if it will bloom.
If you don't have AC
If
in
you
your
don't
house,
have
like a
AC in
certain
your house,
temperature,
yes,
yeah.
it will. It's happened to me. I literally get the bag and it's like all melted and it's like a big old block of
But what do you do when it does that?
You can add Paramount crystals
Uh-huh.
and see if it's still, you can save it.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'cause-
Sometimes it blooms and there's nothing that you can do.
Right.
But a lot of people use the Paramount crystals as
So
well.
first thing, probably throw in the microwave
Throw in
the
the
way you would
microwave,
normally do it. See
see
if
if
it
it
works.
works.
If it doesn't work, add some Paramount crystals.
Yes.
Try and revive it.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the awesome thing, even like with these deli cups, if you use your chocolate and it's melted, you could just cover it and then you can reheat it as well.
Right.
So it's awesome.
That's why the deli cups work so well.
Yes.
Okay, I use as thins on my chocolate. Is that okay? I don't understand that question. If you could ask it again, we'll get to it. Is 50 Express thin enough to use as a ganache?
Yes,
Absolutely.
You could use
Yes,
it as
you
a
can.
ganache, yes.
Oh, wait. No, you have to make it into a ganache.
Yes, you have to.
to
There's
add some
cream, the
people
heavy
use a
cream
heavy cream,
or the
or you can
whipping-
use a whipped cream that's already sweetened. It would be a little bit sweeter, but you can use that too.
Okay, and it's usually 50-50?
50-50, one
50%,
cup to
yeah, and one cup to
and
one cup.
one and one
Okay.
ratio.
All right. So once the cake pops are made, you can't refrigerate them.
You can.
It's not too-
You can refrigerate.
What
them.
happens if you do refrigerate them?
The humidity of the moisture can ruin your cake pop, and even like if you add sprinkles to them or you have a design, it can ruin your design. So I don't really recommend for you to put them in the refrigerator. Now if they're simple and stuff like that, then maybe, but I don't really recommend it. You don't have to refrigerate your cake pops because nothing's gonna go bad. But you don't want to leave them there
Because
for
even
too
when you
long.
take them out of the refrigerator,
The
since it's
moisture.
warmer outside, you always get like the sweat,
That
like
sweat.
that sweat, and you don't want your cake pops to look like that.
No.
I-
We don't like sweaty.
No.
We don't like sweaty cake pops.
Okay.
So moving on.
Christine
Don't
says
do it.
that chocolate
Moving
and
on,
heavy
darlings.
cream works
Just
great.
kidding.
Yeah, chocolate and heavy cream. That's what
It works
that's
great
what
to
it is.
make
Heavy
ganache.
cream. Yes.
Okay, so I
Alright.
already have balls rolled out here. I'm using this is what your cake the cake looks like here.
That's
Okay.
what the dough looks like.
That's what the
Cake
the cake dough looks like.
It's a nice
So
consistency.
I kind of just knead
Knead
it,
Mhm.
and then roll it into a ball. I'm gonna be using for this design. I'm gonna be using my little cake pop molds. I'm gonna be using the star cake pop mold and then the disc mold. Okay, so I kind of get a little ball here, and then just place it in here like so, and hope that I put enough. Maybe I didn't.
No, you need a little bit more.
I need a little bit more. You want to make sure you add a little bit more and then squeeze out the excess, just because if you put it into the mold and you don't have enough, there's going to be like little cracks and holes and it won't look pretty, okay?
Excess. That's a fun club in Vegas.
Yeah. Oh, excess. Yeah, the pool.
Sunday
On
Sundays
Sundays, they go swimming and drink
Sunday
and
nights.
party.
Sunday night's pool
Okay,
party.
so I'm just going
Mark the
to
tape,
put a
Vanessa.
little ball here and I'm just going to squeeze it. Okay. Remove the excess here.
I use Wilton's Easy Thins for the chocolate. Is that okay, or is the Paramount better? I've never used the
I didn't even
Wilton.
know they had easy,
Easy
thins.
Thins.
It's probably the same concept, right?
It probably
Maybe
is.
They're probably crystals.
You know what? Let me look it up online
Yeah.
real quick. Wilton Easy Thins.
So,
Never used
so I close my mold and then I'm just gonna open it and then remove this, the excess here. And then I'm gonna grab my straw and I'm going to roll it to get rid of the
crease.
little creases on the edge, okay? So I just roll it like this softly so that it doesn't change the shape of my cake pop or cake dough, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so there's a disc.
Yep,
I'm gonna set it
same thing.
aside.
It's Paramount crystals.
They're Paramount crystals.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
I'm gonna do my star, make my star now. Okay, I'm gonna remove all this stuff here. Okay. Okay.
Easy Thins. Just serve the crystals. Yep. I wish I could see the ingredients. Yeah. Yeah, you could use the Easy Thin. That's fine. It looks like it's Paramount crystals.
Beautiful. All right.
Or
you can come over to Baker's Express and
Or
buy the
order it
Paramount
online
crystals.
from
Or
us.
order online at Baker's. What is it? BakersExpress.com.
bakersexpress.com. Oh yeah, we changed the name of the store.
Yeah. All right.
I like
So,
it better.
Now that I have my
It's-
shapes here,
I like it better.
It's easier to say.
Baker's Express.
Baker's.
yeah, we just
Instead
gotta
of
get used to it.
Instead of Baker's Bodega Express.
We just gotta
now
get
it's
used to
Baker's
the
Express.
we gotta get used to the new name. So after I have my shapes here, I am going to grab my. Oh, you know what? I need another one of these. You want me to make it or?
Of what?
I need another one of the little circles.
Of the discs?
I'll do it.
Okay, see what happens.
So I'm gonna grab my straw here,
Cool.
and I am going to grab my star, and I'm just gonna dip a little bit of the tip of my straw into the chocolate, and I'm gonna kind of twist and insert it at the same time, okay? Carefully so you don't lose the shape of your star.
That's an
Okay.
interesting trick.
Yeah.
Twist and insert.
Mm-hmm.
Christine says, "What a great tip to smooth the edges."
Yes. It works wonders. And then, can I get that little thing over there? So I always like to set it aside and let the little rim of the chocolate dry. So I'm obviously dip all my cake pops here. So you would make all your cake pops. If you had like a dozen, you would make all of them, and then you start inserting, okay? So like that, okay? I always like to let this dry because it kind of creates like a glue or it kind of holds
it
it
together.
holds your cake pop and your stick together. Because sometimes if you just do it right away, your cake pop can fall off the stick. Not always, honestly, not always. And with this cake batter, it doesn't usually happen.
You should definitely let it.
But I do let it dry
Dry.
just because I just like it, just to make sure that it doesn't fall. Okay? How's it going over there, Cloud? I think that's enough. That's good. No pasa nada, oiga. Okay. Oh,
See, you guys could do it too if I
If
did
Clau
it.
can do it, trust me. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, she. So just be like that. I'm just kidding. It's a yoke.
It's a yoke.
It's a yoke. It's a yoke. Okay. So there you have it. And it's kind of warm in here, so it probably hasn't dried yet. But let me see. It's getting there.
Is that vanilla batter?
Vanilla, vanilla, vanilla. Vanilla batter.
The dough?
I think the dough.
Oh, this is yellow cake. It's from our frozen cakes. We have yellow.
Do we have any extra ones?
Extra cakes?
Yeah.
No,
To show 'em? No? Oh,
no, I don't.
okay.
But they come in an 8-inch. It's an 8-inch. Do we have?
We have
no.
5-inch, we have 8-inch, and then we have the
10
10-inch,
inch.
and then the half sheet.
But they're on our frozen section at Baker's. These cakes already come pre-made, right?
Yep.
You don't have to turn on your ovens. It doesn't. It's not a cake batter. It's just the cakes are ready to go. The awesome thing about this, I don't know if you heard, but the awesome thing about these is that all you have to do is put them in the little mixer with the paddle attachment, mix it until it sticks together like a dough, and you don't have to add any buttercream to it. You don't have to turn on your ovens, and they're perfect for cake pops.
They're
So
ready to
They're
go.
ready to go. Fast.
Awesome.
Rapido. Because we like everything fast. In California, look, life goes like this.
Yes.
There's no time
Fast.
for all this
Especially in LA.
stuff. Time is dinero.
Bam, bam,
Time
bam.
is dinero.
Orders
my
need to be
friends.
made.
Huh?
Orders need to be
Orders
made, and they need to
people
go out
need
fast.
their treats.
Yes, people need their treats, and we need time to relax after we do our treats, because man, it is hard work. It is hard work to be standing on your feet and baking and this and washing the dishes after and cleaning
Especially
after.
Oh,
if you have
washing
a,
the dishes.
especially
Washing the
if you have a
dishes.
full-time job.
Sucks.
Yeah, when you
Right,
have a
if it's
full-time
your
job
side
and then
gig.
you're doing this thing part-time, I'm not even kidding you. My feet, I did a pop-up this weekend. My feet still hurt because on Saturday I had to make my treats, and then on Sunday I was over there at the pop-up and my feet still hurt. I'm not even kidding you. I'm like, I need a massage.
You should announce your pop-ups here.
She needs a,
So if people want to meet you
she
in
needs a
person.
foot massage.
I need a foot massage.
Maybe
boyfriend?
Rudy,
I'm
maybe
just
Rudy could give her a foot massage.
Rudy?
kidding. No, my boyfriend can give me one.
Oh. How many cake pops from an 8-inch cake?
So 12.
12.
Not these. Well, I think at the start
Maybe
you
the
could probably
start, yeah.
make 12 of them, but a regular like round
Not
cake,
the disc? Not the disc?
No, it's a little bit bigger.
It's bigger.
Oh,
you,
I
could-
see.
you could probably get like 8 of
like
them.
10 of them.
Like 10?
Like uno's 10.
Yeah, 10.
So you
Almost
mix
10.
the cake and
Around
start
there,
preparing
8 to
after.
10.
So the cake comes frozen. It's already made. You throw it in the
Thaw it
mixer.
out, and then, yeah.
You thought, how long does
It's
it thaw?
not really like
Well,
5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
If your
because
freezer's
your
really
freezer's
cold,
Yeah, I was
cold,
gonna-
then it's
then you
hard.
gotta thaw it out.
Like maybe 5-10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Yeah. So you thaw it out, throw it in the mixer. In about 3 to 5 minutes, you have your dough. It's ready to go. And then you just
You don't have to add anything to
Yeah.
it. You don't have, and the beautiful part about that is that sometimes people they add too much buttercream to their cake, and sometimes that's why it causes your cake pop to fall off the stick. This cake is very firm. It's really nice, and it holds your cake pop. So it's an awesome.
good stuff, huh?
Yeah,
good
and then
stuff.
Elizabeth always she always warms up her chocolate ahead
Before
before she
and-
rolls her cake pops.
Yes.
Just because if you take it out of the freezer, it's a little bit cool, the cake.
The cake.
Yeah.
And you don't want your chocolate to be
super hot.
Super hot, because
Because then you can
crack.
get cracks.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's why she warmed it up before.
Wait. You guys need to say that all over again because
Okay.
that's a very
So-
good
so
tip.
the first I warm up my chocolate. Okay, I warm up my chocolate and then I set it aside, and then I put the cake into the mixer.
Mm-hmm.
That way it gives it like a few minutes for my chocolate to cool down a little bit. Why? Because when I take my cake out of the freezer, it's really cold. And
Yes.
if I was to dip it right away and I warmed up my chocolate and the chocolate is hot, sometimes you can get cracks on your cake pops. And I don't know if you guys have had that problem, but I've done it before. And it's happened to me, so that's why I always like to warm up my chocolate, let it sit for 2-3 minutes while my dough's ready, roll up my cake pops, and then dip.
now
And
if
that,
you-
ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
was the tip of the day.
And
That
if
was the
you're
tip
if you feel like your chocolate
You
is a
can
little
just
bit
that one looks a little bit
yeah,
thick already,
Elizabeth,
because
if
we've
it
been
looks
talking
like a
lot,
little
though.
bit thick, then you just add it like 10 seconds
In the microwave.
in the microwave just to get it like to that
Yeah.
consistency.
Get
So
it
it's
right
not
back to the
so hot.
consistency.
So it's not,
Yes.
But not
it's
so hot.
Too hot. Yes,
Got it.
exactly.
Okay.
You can put that one in the
Yeah.
in the microwave
10
actually, because
seconds?
we've been talking for a long
Yeah,
time.
we've been talking.
Okay.
And they
so-
would love for you to announce your pop-ups because they would love to show some support.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I will. I'm probably gonna be doing some in Whittier area, but I haven't really looked into it too much
And also
yet.
maybe you should announce your demos. The in-store demos.
Yes, I was gonna announce them. So we're gonna start having. We already started this Monday, actually, 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Was our first one. I actually did this demonstration. It was in store, and we're super excited about it. We're gonna be having them every other Monday, and so we're super excited.
And we
Hopefully,
hope you guys can join
you
us.
guys can join us, come out and see things,
See the store.
see the store. And the cool thing about it is that all you need is $10 to reserve your spot. And after the demo, you can use that $10 as store credit, and you can buy whatever you want.
And the super cool thing is that it's after hours.
Yes.
So the store is open just for the people
Just
inside
for
the
you
demo.
people, so you guys can
Yeah.
have time to shop around and do your thing. So hopefully you guys can.
And then you can
join
ask
us.
all the questions that you want in
Yes.
person.
And
You
then
can see it in
You
person.
can see we give samples out.
Yes.
Oh, you
just
can
things like-
taste.
you can
You can
taste it.
smell.
Yes,
All of the senses are available that
Yes.
day.
Yeah, you feel it, you see it. It's a little.
It's
Yeah.
different. It's a little different
Yeah,
than watching
so it's
on,
cool.
on Facebook. Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna be doing different cool stuff over there. So.
And that's every 2 weeks, right? On
every
Mondays.
other Monday,
Yeah.
yeah.
Every
Mhm.
other Monday. So not next Monday. The Monday
The
after
Monday
that.
after that.
And what
And
do you?
then
what do you-
Vanessa, she's gonna be posting what demo she's gonna be doing, and then Alan, I believe, is gonna make a flyer for us, so that way we can hand it out also.
And what time are the demos?
The demos are at 5 p.m.
5 p.m. Sounds
Yes,
great.
on
It'll give me
Monday.
time to drive up from San Diego. Ooh, Juanita's coming up.
Oh,
Cool.
Nice.
Oh my God,
Okay,
it would
so-
be nice to meet you, Juanita.
Yeah, I know. She's always supporting us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Oh, let's
Alrighty.
not talk about San Diego then, because she's from San Diego.
She's probably not a podcast.
She-
fan.
yeah.
She probably is.
She knows
She
what's
probably
good. She
is.
knows what's
She
good.
probably-
I'm just kidding. Okay, so I'm gonna start. I'm gonna be like Raul, interrupt you guys
Yeah,
every
yeah.
time
Hurry
you
up,
guys
hurry
talk.
up.
Sorry.
Getting-
chocolate's getting cold again.
The cake pops are gonna fall off the stick because it's so hot.
We started late.
I
Now
know,
we're
and
running
these
late.
Yeah, I
because
know.
these lights too.
Yeah, they're lights. Okay, so I got my cake pop. It's dry. Now I'm just gonna dip it. Okay.
90-degree angle, straight in.
Look at how beautiful. Look at how beautiful that is. I don't even have to
Oh
tap
my
the
God.
stick. Look at that chocolate.
Start with
Oh
one.
my God, this is beautiful. This is like heaven on earth.
Kristen said if we're gonna be
Beautiful,
offering
beautiful.
demos at the new location. Our
Maybe.
plan
That'll be a cool thing to do.
The plan is yes.
is yes.
Okay,
It's
look
gonna
at
be
that.
in a little bit of a tighter area, but we're still gonna
Make
we'll
it
figure
happen.
it out. We're gonna make it happen.
Okay, look at
you guys.
look at
Keep-
look at. I didn't even have to do anything. look at how shiny that is.
Oh, I know.
Oh
Seriously, the
man,
dark
I'm
is so
really having a
pretty.
moment right now.
Hey, do you remember the barber that we ran into when we went to go have lunch
Oh
at
my God, that was-
in West
that was
Covina
amazing.
or Covina?
Covina,
His name
Covina.
Josie. He says he loves the production.
Josie. Oh,
Josie the barber.
Is
Yeah,
he watching?
He's watching. He's watching.
Hi. It was so nice to meet you
Yeah,
that
it was
day.
nice.
It
He's
was
a
so
really
cool.
cool dude. Yeah.
Yeah, he was so cool. He has a barber shop, right? What was his barber
In
shop?
what is
In
Uh,
Covina. You followed him, man.
Yeah, I know. I did. I followed him. Hold on.
it? He's like,
Look for it so you can.
I gotta shout him out. I gotta shout him out.
Get
Hold
a
on.
haircut.
Josie, what's the name of the barber shop?
Oh yeah, let us know. Post it.
So
Post
I'm
it.
gonna dip these two. Okay. So
When
I
is the
dipped
grand
start-
opening? So far, the grand opening for La Habra is scheduled
September 9th.
September 9th.
Look at that. Look at that.
Come on,
Look at
Josie.
that, my people. Beautiful. Yeah, no, this chocolate.
And
is
then you just
amazing.
added probably like a tablespoon
I
of caramel crystals. Huh?
The original
I-
clip joint. The original clip joint barbershop.
Oh, there you go, guys. Go get your hair cut if you live in that area.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at that. Look at that, my friends. Beautiful. 50 Express chocolate. Amazing.
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 50 Express chocolate. It's everything you need.
It's
and more.
Everything you need and
For
more.
your chocolate.
100% of what you need. There you go.
And this is why you have to add, it's important to add Paramount crystals to the white one because look at how nicely it flows. It flows, it has a really
And
nice
faster, huh, you
consistency,
take it.
but it gives it that thin consistency, thinner consistency, and it's beautiful for your cake.
But nice coverage, right?
But nice coverage. You don't want it to be, don't
You
add
don't put
too many.
much.
Don't put too many Paramount crystals. Don't get excited with it because and then your chocolate, you're gonna be able to see your cake pop. And people want to taste the chocolate, my people. Don't be putting 3 peels here and then the whole thing of Paramount crystals. Just kidding.
I'm sorry. What is the brands we're working with? Can we see a close up? Yes, of course.
ma'am or sir, whoever.
Alan, where are you?
Jess.
Are
This is
you-
for Jess.
are
This is
you-
this is our 50 Express dark chocolate, which is Elizabeth's favorite. and
This one you
everybody
don't
at the
even.
store.
Okay, so this one you don't even have to add Paramount crystals. That's how beautiful it flows. You don't have to add Paramount crystals.
And then
You
this
just
is the
dip.
white. Ellen, next.
And we also carry it in milk, and we have a few colors, I believe, or
Yes.
is it? Yeah.
Man, the questions are coming in. Okay,
Okay.
first, let's see. I'll go with this question here. That was our brands. Something about the white chocolate. Oh, how much white chocolate did you put in the deli cup, and how much Paramount crystals did you add to that?
Okay. So pretty much, what is this? How many ounces is this?
It's an 8-ounce.
That's an 8 ounce.
It's an 8 ounce. So it's probably maybe I
No,
want to.
this is a 16, no?
Oh, sorry, that's
This
a
is a
16.
16
So we,
16.
we filled up our 16-ounce deli cup with the white peels here.
Did you use that bag there?
Yes, I had
Yes.
a little bit of the other one.
Oh, okay.
So it'd probably be like a little bit less.
Maybe
than
like
that.
Probably like half.
Like half of
Probably a
it or a
little-
little bit more. Yeah, so
Uh-huh.
you fill it up to the top, and then I added a tablespoon of Paramount crystals. But like I said, you could add a little bit more if you like it, depending on the consistency that you like. But that's what I did. Okay, filled it up to the deli cup, and then I put a tablespoon of Paramount crystals.
Okay.
Okay, and the flow was really nice.
If you make the disc one in black, this is more of a comment, it would look like a mini paleta payaso.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Payaso
a great.
paleta.
I've
That
seen
would be
those.
so cute if they actually do it.
Yeah,
They're like so cute.
make it happen.
I've seen it.
Those
Make
are
it happen.
so cute.
Chef.
Right now?
I don't know, not right
No,
now,
we
no.
don't have
Maybe we should do
You have to
something.
practice.
Maybe we should
Yeah.
do something mexy for
Yeah, something mexy for
like-
September.
something cute. Oh yeah,
September
for like
16th.
The 16th, yeah, for the Mexican Independence Day.
The 50 Express chocolate is such great quality. Love it. That's from Christine. Thanks, Christine. She's on
Thank you.
Facebook. Josie said, I've shared the story of how I met you guys to a bunch of people, and it's inspired people to go out and meet others. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, no, it's so nice. Yeah.
Jess says, thank you.
Thank you
Do
so
we
much.
ship the Paramount crystals? Absolutely.
Oh, I was gonna say no. I'm like, oh. Okay, so I'm going to use a silicone mold. We have a bunch of these different silicone molds here. These are for chocolate. You can use them for fondant as well. I'm using chocolate today to do the ABC because it's like a school theme. And then warm this one up. Yeah, thank you,
10
Kelchi.
or 15.
15 or 20. Yeah. And so I'm gonna use these. These are super easy to use. I have my colored chocolate already in here. Obviously, I'm using 50 Express, and I'm using these tipless bags. These tipless bags are 50 Express as well. They're super awesome. You don't need a tip to use them, and they're very kind of like, how do you say it? Like flexible type of. It kind of. They're perfect for chocolate and for royal icing.
Yeah.
Because they're not too
They're
thick.
thin.
They're
They're
thin.
thinner.
They're a thinner consistency than your regular pastry
And they
bag.
kind of mold, right?
And they kind of mold and shape to your hand and to,
Yeah.
and to the mold and stuff. And that's why I really like using these for my chocolate. Okay? And for my royal icing as well. So I'm going to start off here. And I'm going to just, you want to cut a small hole of this bag. Don't get crazy with it because these molds are, oops.
They're small.
They're small. Okay?
Do you need to grease the silicone mold?
No.
No.
No, because the chocolate is oil. It has the oil.
If you're using fondant,
gum paste,
gum paste
or
or
fondant.
fondant, you always want to like
dust it. with-
dust it with what do you call it?
You could do powdered sugar, or you could do like
Cornstarch.
They use
You
cornstarch.
powder it, but for the chocolate, no, you put it in the freezer, and it slides, and then it just
Pops right
it
out.
pops right out.
Is it best to melt the Paramount crystals first and then add them to your chocolate?
You don't have to.
You don't have to.
That's an extra step. You don't want to do that. You can just get your chocolate, add your Paramount crystals in there, melt
the
it
microwave.
together, and then mix as you go. Yeah, that way you don't have to do it in 2 steps. It takes longer. Okay.
Put
so,
this in the freezer?
so you put them in the freezer, and then right now we'll pop them up. I already pop them off. We already have some ready here. So, warm
So,
this up for me.
Yes.
So this is what they look like here. This is what they look like. Okay, my little shapes here. And we're gonna put them to our, right now when we get the black chocolate, we're gonna just place a little bit of chocolate on the back of your chocolate pieces, and then we're just gonna place them on top, okay? You always want to, when you're adding
Accents. or
accents to your
pieces, chocolate
yes
pieces.
to your cake pops. You always want to use the same color of whatever it is that your cake pop, the color that your cake pop is. I don't want to use white chocolate because then
You
sometimes
might be able to see
you
it.
might be able to see it, and you don't want your work to look sloppy or
You want it to look
ugly.
clean.
You want it to look clean, so you always want to use the color, the same
The
same
base
color
color.
chocolate.
The
same
base color, right?
Base
Yes,
color.
Yeah.
the base color of your cake pop. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
Cass says hi from
Hi,
Cakes and Crafts
Cass.
by Cass. Cassie.
Cassie.
I have a friend named Cassie. I have
Oh,
a
yeah,
friend.
you do. I can't see. I can't see. Alan.
Okay. So
Oh,
you just
Alan said he can't see. I thought he was saying Cassie. Like I can't see.
so you just place it on top, like here. Okay. Then we put a little bit more here, and then we put it in there. That's what she. And then you can also use like tweezers and stuff like that to put
Whatever
your
you're used to.
whatever you're used to. So
Yeah.
look at that.
And then just make sure it dries, right?
Make sure,
Before you
yeah.
s- move it
Before you
around and-
lift it up, just make sure that it dries.
Can you? Oh,
Kind of let it
this
dry a little bit, because then if I flip it over, it'll fall off and you'll have a big mess. So you don't want that to happen. And then in here it's pretty hot.
yeah. Because
So that's how easy it is to add these things here.
I think those are great for a teacher.
They're cute.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
they're
what
You
it
know,
is.
you
cute.
bribe the teacher at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, so that
You
they
know
treat
your kid's gonna
kid
be
right,
trouble.
so that they treat
Back
your
to
kid
school.
right, even though your kid's a little
Menace.
menace.
Dennis the Menace.
Like
Yeah,
the other day, I don't know, we got our like progress reports or whatever it was, like from like back in the day when we were like in high school.
You
And
found
then-
him?
My brother had him or something, and he gave it to us. And, oh my god, it was so bad. And then I was reading mine and it said, "Oh, disturbing the class," and I was like,
She
"Disturbing
definitely
the."
did that.
I'm like,
I was a little. She was mad.
You don't remember being
I
like
was
that?
a
This
bad
girl
kid,
was
man.
bad.
I
She
was a bad kid, but
She
even
just needed attention though.
in
She
high
wasn't
school, I thought like in junior high, but like in high school, I was like, oh no, it was junior high.
It was
Those were
junior high. Those were
and I
junior
was
high.
like, dang man, that
She was a
is
little rebel.
terrible, man.
You're
That is
disturbing the
terrible.
peace.
She was.
Yeah, I was disturbing the peace.
She
Sorry,
couldn't even-
teachers.
I don't even think she could stand
That
herself.
little girl
sometimes.
was very lost. I mean, still a little bit lost, but not as much.
Bird boxing it. She was bird boxing
Yeah, I was
it.
bird boxing it. I was crying for attention. Somebody pay attention. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll cut it.
And not even then they paid attention. I'm just like, what the hell?
Talk
And
about that
my
abundance.
mom was all talking smack. She's like, I can't believe in Spanish, right? I can't believe it. That's embarrassing. And I go, yeah, that's I thought in my head. I didn't tell her because then we all would argue. But I was like, that's a little bit of a reflection or of a problem that your kid is a certain way. That's like your parenting skills. So don't just blame it on the little kid that doesn't know.
Yeah, you should have been
You
embarrassed
should
then,
have
not
been
now.
there doing our homework with us, and we wouldn't be doing this. But anyway,
Don't
so
be talking
hey,
about my mom like that on live TV or
So
or live.
I'm
Air
not,
it out. Air it out.
she did
Don't
she
worry.
did a lot of other stuff. Honestly, she was a good mom. She did a lot of other stuff. She always had home cooked meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. My mom was like, honestly, she was a good mom.
She was there.
She was there. She was there.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know.
gonna cut it.
Okay.
So you
So
want to talk about the image?
yes. So I want to talk about I'm gonna show you guys how to place an edible image onto your cake pops. These edible images are amazing. You can
Wow,
personalize
that is
them.
so detailed. Where did you get that?
You can at Baker's Bowl. So Baker's Express.
Bakers,
See,
Bakers.
see, I
It's
have
alright,
to get
hey.
used to it.
It's okay. This week is allowed. Next week,
Bakers.
Say it one more
Express.
time. They said
Say it one
Baker's
more time
Express.
and see what happens to you.
Baker's
Elizabeth.
Express in Baldwin Park and soon to be, or
La
soon to
Habra.
come, La Habra. These edible images are amazing. You can personalize them. You can put pictures of yourself, pictures of anything you want. You can put names on them. You can
keep
do
it
whatever-
clean. Keep it clean.
You have to keep it clean. We don't want pictures of anything else. Anyways, and this paper is made out of sugar. It's completely edible. And the ink that we use for these prints also is completely edible. Okay? So these are awesome. You can put them on all kinds of different treats, on cakes,
And
on
then we can
cakesicles
size
and
them to whatever size you're
can
doing.
size
If you're
them.
doing a cake, you know, that's 8 inches.
we can
it.
size them for you for a
For
small fee.
cupcakes, for Oreos, for or you can have them ready for us to print, and it's $12 for this size here. If it's ready to print. If you set it up, or if you send your picture and just want it one size, also $12. So Now, if we do any editing, we charge.
We
charge
start charging a small fee
$2
if you want us
starting.
to edit all this good stuff on Word, but you can easily do that if you know how to edit them.
Ooh,
That's even
Christine has
better
gotten them
and
before.
cheaper for you.
She says offers great edible images. Such an easy process to get your images.
Yeah, it's super fast.
Tell them, Christine, how do you do it? How do you do
But
it?
also, you got it's better if you come in earlier during the week, like maybe
Yes, Monday
Tuesday,
through Wednesday.
because we're a little bit slower than Thursday and Friday, and sometimes there's a line. And sometimes customers they want a lot of editing. They sometimes they don't know what they're looking for. So sometimes
Also, too,
it takes time.
That's if you have your house and it's cool. Because if it's too
Yes, that's
hot,
true.
if it's too hot, and you
Yeah.
have your images sitting there for
Yeah,
for a long time.
Just like the chocolate, this one you have to
It
keep it
won't
in a dark place and a cool place, because if it's hot, it's not gonna work.
Yes, and if you
It'll
don't
fall
want to, you
apart.
don't want to put this sugar sheet in the refrigerator.
No.
Because the moisture will ruin your image.
Yes.
Okay, and when you place these things, also when you place them on cakes, you want to place them on the cake
The
the
same
same,
day.
day because of the moisture of the whipped cream or the butter of the buttercream and stuff like that. It will ruin your image.
Tell
And
'em.
You don't want to do that, okay, my
It'll
friends?
ruin the image and style that you're used to.
Exactly, and it changes the color because of the moisture of the refrigerator if you put them in there. So you don't want to do that, okay? So are these dry here? All right. Hey. Okay.
Cool. So how do they order them? They just walk into the store?
You walk
What's
into
the best way to do this?
Well, you walk into the store and say, "Hey, I sent an edible image," or "I want an edible image," and then somebody will help you out at the computer. You just have to email your picture, and then they'll help you out. And then
Cool.
you let them know what size you want it, and you approve the picture, and then they print it out for you.
If you wanted to, you could order them
Or
online
you
too.
can also order them online.
And you just upload your picture. It's super fast. You
Yes.
upload your picture, and then you give instructions of how you want it, and then they can have it ready for you, and they can ship it out as well, right?
Yep. So Christine wants to give us a little tip on sometimes your picture can get a little bit stuck to the paper.
Yes.
You
So
can.
what do you do?
You can put it in the freezer
For a
for
minute,
like
or
a minute
two.
or two.
30 seconds to a
30
minute.
Yeah.
seconds to a minute.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Are they like rice paper?
Different.
It's a little different.
This is made out of sugar. Rice paper is a little thicker. It's a different texture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No more
So
questions.
we are going to take our edible image and hope that it unsticks in front of everybody. Just kidding.
If not, we have a freezer right there.
Yeah. No. See how
show
my hands are all full of chocolate. So I unsticked it. Okay. I'm gonna grab my cake pop here. I'm gonna be using edible glue from 50 Express because we love 50 Express products here at Baker's. Uh, and so I just put a little bit here in a little small bowl. I'm gonna grab my brush. Don't put too much of it. Just kind of
Just
Get
dab
it,
it. Just
dab
dab
it.
it.
dab
bit.
it a little bit here. Brush on the cake pop here. And
you get the edges.
make sure you get all the edges here, okay? And then we're gonna place our edible image right in the center where you want it to lay flat here. And then we're gonna curve it a little bit here.
Mold it to the.
Mold it with your finger so that it looks nice and pretty.
Cool.
Cool, cool, back to school, cool. All right,
For the parents, not for the.
so
For the
look at how beautiful that looks. It looks like it's like on the cake pop. It doesn't even look like there's an image
Oh
on there.
yeah.
See that?
And I've seen when they do like the
Cool.
edible image, and then they do like 3D, and they kind of like draw over it.
Over
or,
it,
like,
you can do a
little
lot of cool
details
stuff. You
or,
can
like,
do a
things
lot of
like
cool
that
stuff. Yeah, you can
to
make
add,
like
like,
little
3D.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
Just a thought.
I
Very
really
cool.
like this My Little Cake Pop disc mold because for cake pops because you can put any image and it lays
It's
flat.
flat.
The other ones are round, so sometimes you have to make them smaller. This one you can get a nice 2-inch. These are 2 inches.
6
Edible
6
images. 6 inches. So 2 inches, okay? If you're wondering, if you use this disc, 2 inches for your edible images, okay? So, and this one it's gonna be easier. We're just gonna draw on it. Hopefully my lines come out straight. Can you warm this up a little bit,
Yes.
Kelchi? Thank you.
What are you gonna draw on it?
We're just gonna draw up. It's gonna be like a paper, like a paper. And it's gonna say A
like a
plus
sheet of
on it.
paper?
Like a sheet of paper, yeah.
College rule or
The thin one, huh? Okay, so I'm just gonna.
oh,
I
the
don't-
giveaway. Are we gonna do the giveaway? Is the giveaway time?
Oh, you want to give
wait,
the
wait.
giveaway?
Let
Wanna
her do the
that?
detail and then we'll do the giveaway.
Okay. So I'm just gonna draw a few lines, horizontal lines here of blue. Okay. You can go over it with an edible marker if you like. If you want your lines to look like super straight. And then go over it with the chocolate if you like. But I'm just free balling it here.
Free balling it, huh?
Yep.
Rock out with your.
Oh.
Yep.
And then after that,
I'm
I'm
to
gonna
let it dry.
no.
No.
I'm gonna draw the A plus here, something that I never
A
got.
and-
Just kidding. Something. I got an A in PE.
Where do you get
messed
those
it up.
molds?
She didn't like to study. That's why
I
she
didn't like to study. I mean, I know how to study kind of, because but I was bad.
She
It
didn't
was
like to.
bad. The little cross, you can't really see it. I messed it up because I just was not. I was being a
Because you
brat.
didn't let it.
Is it A plus?
I'm just kidding.
It's an
But
A.
she didn't let it.
It's an
slip.
A plus.
Oh, I see.
But it looks like a blob of.
It's an A minus. Just
Vanessa, can you give the link to Josephine for the mold?
Okay.
Oh, thank you so much.
So that's pretty much it, my friends. That's how you make back to school cake pops using R50. I'm just kidding. But look,
Giveaway time.
Okay. So it's time for the giveaway. So be ready, guys, to answer the question. We have
Okay.
a winner. We're gonna have a winner on Facebook, and then we're gonna have a winner on Instagram.
Yeah, yeah. And before we do the giveaway, let's show last week's winner's pick. They sent us.
Oh, the picture.
Who was it? Juanita.
Oh, Juanita. Woohoo!
So the-
Oreos and pretzels.
Yeah.
nice.
Nice. Thanks for using the 50 Express.
Where was the giveaway?
The chocolate, the little
a pound
bowl,
of chocolate,
and then
a pack of
She's
deli
showing
cups.
it. The chocolate,
And a
The
pair-
spatula.
Oh,
nice.
Nice.
Oh, I like the matching spatula with the bowl. I like that. I like it.
Chef Joe's on.
Hey, what's up, Chef
Yay.
Joe?
He really enjoyed your free balling
ball.
comment.
Yeah, he would.
Of course he would. Anything dirty he enjoys. Anything.
Isn't that all men? No, I'm
Yeah,
just kidding.
yeah, I think
Pretty
so.
much.
Pretty much.
And with some exceptions of women.
Some exceptions. All of
Dude,
it.
No, not all.
I hear conversations about women when they're together. Man, they're pretty bad.
Yeah, but you don't hear conversations of men together.
Oh yeah, no, that's
This-
another story.
It could be
No,
worse.
It's,
Yeah, no.
it's worse.
Sometimes.
Sometimes it can be.
Sometimes we're just talking about
actually, we
sports.
have listened to conversations, our brothers' conversations.
There you go.
We
And
grew up
think about
listening to
those
them.
conversations.
Okay, giveaway time.
Hey Twins in the Kitchen fans, it's time for our weekly giveaway. First to comment the correct answer wins. Check out today's prizes. Are you ready? Today's question is,
What high school did the twins attend?
Hint, hint, it's in Pico Rivera. This is the only high school. Hurry up! Hurry up. We're waiting. Come on, guys.
I mean, I
What
only
high
attended
school?
like half the year, but you know,
What?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, you know, let's see this.
There it is.
I'm bad, huh?
There it is. Lourdes Mora.
El Rancho, yes.
El Rancho High School.
School.
The ranch.
And
I think.
Scorpio
Ranch.
on Instagram we have a winner too. Scorpio Mama.
Oh, we said it out loud.
Chef Joe. No, she had already answered.
Oh, okay.
Chef Joe said the School of Hard Knocks. All right, cool. We have our winners.
All right, cool.
Are we done? Let's get the money shot of the cake pops, and
Look
we
at
are
this.
out of here.
Look at this, my friends.
Pick it
Edible
up.
images and
All right, something
Come
to
on.
bribe the teachers
Can I
with.
take a bite
There
out
you
of
go.
it? No.
Yeah, go for it.
so good.
Delicioso, delicious. No, but it is good though.
Congratulations to the winners. You guys want to go up there so we can get out of here?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
You want to take a bite of the cake pop?
I'll take the dark copy.
Oh,
Don't let go.
this is really, really good.
Why?
It's just gonna be all wiry.
She's gonna lose his
yeah,
appetite. All right, guys. So remember to stop by Baker's Express in Baldwin Park, in store at 4299, or shop online. Sorry, 4299 Main Avenue, or shop online at bakersexpress.com to get pretty much all of what Elizabeth used today. And that's pretty much it. We'll
Thanks
see
for
you guys.
watching.
Thanks for watching, and we'll
See you guys next week.
See you next week. Thank
Bye,
you.
guys.
Bye.